have slipped your mind. Have you ever gone into your kitchen with no idea at all of why you went there? These situations might be irritating, but you should stop blaming yourself for being forgetful. According to scientists, forgetting things may be a sign of exceptional intelligence. The journal Neuron conducted a study that proved how forgetting things is a natural brain process. And this very process can make you way smarter. The paradox lies in the fact that a perfect memory doesn't always indicate high intelligence. Yeah, you have to accept this. If you remember a lot of stuff, it doesn't mean you're brighter than anyone else. The brain resembles a computer in more ways than you might think. It has a sort of hard drive, aka the hippocampus, where your memories are stored. This part of the brain filters out unnecessary details. By doing this, it optimizes your memory storage. As a result, you remember things that are really important and forget insignificant details. Naturally, your brain can't make its own decisions about what you should forget and what should stay in your mind. It keeps your newest memories, but at the same time, sometimes has to rewrite existing ones. When too many memories accumulate in your brain, they start to conflict with one another. This creates chaos, which makes it hard for you to make the right decision. That's why people who are smarter than the rest tend to forget unimportant details. Their brain just does an excellent job of getting rid of the clutter and holding on to important memories. As you can see, being forgetful is more of an advantage than a weakness. But this isn't the only sign of exceptional intelligence. There are several other traits indicating you're smarter than other people. You love dark humor. According to a study published in Cognitive Processing in 2017, people who prefer dark humor are more intelligent than those who don't get it. On top of that, such individuals also have higher scores when taking emotional stability tests. You need to be smart to understand twisted dark humor. In addition, your brain has to do some work to get such jokes. You have larger pupils. If you have visibly larger pupils than the people around you, even when it's not dark, you have higher intelligence. At least that's what a 2016 study in Cognitive states. According to this research, larger pupils give away not only your exceptional intelligence, but also how high the capacity of your working memory is. You probably know that your pupils dilate in response to an absence of light. Interestingly, the researchers learned that the same reaction can be the result of your brain's activities. The faster your mind is working, the larger your pupils are. So find a mirror and check your pupils. Remember to write about your observations in the comments below the video. You trust people. In 2014, PLOS-ONE published a curious study. It analyzed information received from the General Social Survey. This survey asked people about how trusting they are. Surprisingly, it turned out that people who were extraordinarily bright trusted others more eagerly. The reason might be their ability to read people's characters very accurately. On top of that, trusting people were happier and physically healthier than suspicious ones. You're patient with your finances. People with a high IQ have more patience in financial issues, meaning that they don't mind waiting longer for their funds to grow. On top of that, smart people are more eager to take financial risks. But unlike average individuals, they don't demand immediate rewards in return for this risk. You have great perceptual skills. If you have a high IQ, your brain can't help but work faster at some fundamental level. That's why people who have strong perceptual skills are likely to be way smarter than others. Moreover, they are good at blocking out useless background information, which helps them to make more objective judgments. You don't think you're exceptionally smart. There exists an interesting phenomenon called the Dunning-Kruger effect. It occurs when people can't adequately evaluate their skills and abilities. Interestingly, people who are not particularly skillful tend to think too highly of their level of competence. At the same time, highly intelligent people usually underestimate their skills. This paradox has a logical explanation. The smarter a person is, the better they understand that there is still a lot of space for improvement. As a result, they are rarely satisfied with their level of knowledge or abilities. You consider yourself lazy. If you believe that you're lazier than the average person, don't worry. This may be a sign of your superior intelligence. Lazy people spend more time thinking. As for overly active individuals, they often need to do a lot of stuff and always be busy to escape their thoughts. However, there is an opposing point of view. It states that highly intelligent people are always busy with dozens of different projects at the same time. These activities are important either for their personal or professional development. Therefore, being extremely productive is a sign of having highly developed intelligence. Which theory do you support? Share your arguments in the comments section below. You know how to listen to people and ask the right questions. People with a high IQ don't try to become the center of a conversation. They don't like performing lengthy and tedious monologues about themselves either. They prefer to listen to their conversation partners. Smart people don't feel uncomfortable during moments of silence. They use this time to think about received information instead of wasting their energy on making small talk. At the same time, if a highly intelligent person asks a question, it always hits the spot. What's more, these questions can help others come to the right decisions, seemingly on their own. So if your friends compliment your listening skills, you're most likely a smart one. You're self-critical. If you tend to be self-critical and willing to accept criticism from others, you're more intelligent than the average person. Your ability to admit your mistakes, and even more importantly, your desire to correct them, can easily give your intellect away. On the other hand, those who are brighter than the rest usually don't take into consideration what other people think about their ideas. They do what they consider right and don't let other people's opinions cloud their judgment. You learned to read earlier than your peers. A 2012 study conducted in the UK tested about 2,000 pairs of identical twins. According to the results of the survey, the sibling who had started to read earlier had higher scores on cognitive ability tests. Thus, the researchers supposed that learning to read at an early age improves the reasoning abilities of a person. Moreover, it appears that people who love reading for fun are more intelligent than those who use books to search for new information. Also, avid readers have better focus and memory as well as more developed communication skills. You're good at arguing. According to Dr. Travis Bradberry, author of the book Emotional Intelligence 2.0, if you know how to argue correctly, you're much smarter than the average person. The main condition is the ability to prove your point convincingly and articulately. You should also be able to argue not only from your point of view, but from anyone else's as well. If you can do this, congratulations! You're the smart one here. You're a worrier. New studies on anxiety keep proving that people who tend to worry a lot might be more intelligent than those who are typically calm and relaxed. In a 2015 study on intelligence and emotional disorders, 126 undergraduate students had to specify how often they felt anxious. After that, the students had to take a series of tests. It turned out that people who worried a lot had higher scores on verbal intelligence tests. Do you have any features of exceptional intellect? Write about them in the comments section below. Remember to hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and move to the bright side of life by pushing the subscription button.